Yo, what up? We're back with another part. Last time we left off, we're gonna go speak to Otto. So let's go speak to Otto right now. Still can't believe they did a 5-year time jump like that. Oh my god, he's back. Alright.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Do we know her? Who is this? Vivian? I don't think we met her.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I don't know, you tell me.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor, a nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson...
Payment?
Complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was... adequate.
That was actually really
hurt
cool.
to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures.
What if I view it again? What happens?
How may I help you today?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive could view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings in Valicia. Revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh wow, this is cool.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Situation map. Here you can view detailed overviews of current and past events relevant to Clive's stories that update as you progress through the main scenario. Use that to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, this is actually really cool. And they came and attacked us. Then they went ahead and took over that. Wow, this is actually cool. Well, this is actually really dope. Wow. Then Roselift came and attacked that. Then we went there, destroyed the Mother Crystal, and now we migrated from that to this hideaway. Wait, here we go. Take Sydney. So yeah, that happened. In pursuit of so. Okay, that's actually really cool.
I have the details here.
So these are all his relationships. At the beginning of the story, this was his relationship. Wow. Married, kid, the Phoenix. Childhood friends. Believed dead, deceased. Oh, this is actually so cool. Then we fought Jill, but we saved her. Okay, yeah, this is just cool. Traveling companions we are right now. Our companies now. So right now we're traveling companions and nothing more. Avenging Sid with Ultima, his name. Alright, that's
Thus
actually
ends
really
today's
cool.
lesson.
Now let's deliver this. I forgot what we're delivering already. Go up then that way, okay.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Nice.
Norseman Harpocrates.
No, it's him.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be
Good day,
back
sir.
soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I just got on the game and you want me to get rest? Alright. Oh my
Not
gosh,
back
she's
a blink
alive.
and you're already
The
off
queen.
solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
Oh,
What
we
it was
don't have it
like
anymore. That's cool.
to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could
Like I
Gav
said, I
have
don't
thought
think
worthy
there
of a
is
letter?
not a Final Fantasy game without a
you been to the
beautiful
toll?
woman in it. It doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna go into either. Oh, hi, Joe. Speaking of beautiful woman, yeah.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Reports and letters and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered in the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make sure to check the reading decks upon returning to the Hideaway. What the fuck, the game is just opening up now. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
Also, he does
I
know.
heard him call out to Ultima.
How come Joshua doesn't want to meet us, though? You know
If
how
Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
how much wonders that would have done to Clive's mental health?
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh my god, is that him? He got a sword now. Damn, he looks swaggy.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I hope they have some DLC for Joshua so we could follow what he was doing all that time. That'd be really cool
Clive,
DLC.
a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would
The
make
gathering
Martha leave the
storm.
rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
Oh, that Martha. Oh yeah, we need to find out what happened. No way. Where the hell he go? Okay, he's right there. Go that way and turn that way. Yes, I have to get this layout. I need to get used to this new Hideaway layout.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright, let's keep it going. What's up here? Oh my god, hi Jill. Yo, well, there is really, oh my god, why are all the women beautiful in this game?
Martha is a survivor.
Aside from Annabella.
We'll find her.
But all the women are beautiful aside from her, Annabella. What's up here? Have I been up here?
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
Oh, this looks like a restroom, a study room. Who are you?
No one works longer or harder than our Otto.
Hopeless
You
romantic.
can scour the whole.
Looks like there's a side quest down here. By the way, after this video, I was thinking I would do the side quest off video and the main quest be stuck when I'm recording it, so I could, like, you know, not be as much time padding, so we could save some time on the video. I was thinking that because I'm gonna eventually do like almost every side mission, and I don't want to, like, you know, waste time and stuff on the video. So I was thinking so I'm probably gonna do the side missions off video and stick to the main missions on video.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Who are you? Oh, the boatman.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Yo, I was about to read that horribly wrong. I did say after this video I'll do them off video, so this probably will be the last side quest I do on video unless I change my mind. Alright. Why did I think we take fall damage right there? Damn, it looked depressing here.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
I love the thunder ability so much.
Stay down.
Why his voice sounds deep? It's not just me, right? Picture wax. Oh, that's the thing we need for him.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Yeah, let's go back really quick and continue with the main mission. Why'd they put us here? Can I just... Okay, it's not that bad.
Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Badge of... Okay. Now let's get on to the... We have to get the Martha right now.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Bro, what the hell?
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
What's a culling?
Be careful out there, Sid.
You...
What time Lord tell me? No, but... A culling does not sound good at all. Alright, let's go.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Okay, who's Cole? Second in command of the Cursebreakers. Formerly a slave soldier for the First Fist of the Republic, before being freed and taken in by those he now calls his brothers and sisters in arms. Yeah, you can see the scar got taken off his face right there.
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Is this what the Blight is doing to this place? Because it used to be like green and lovely here. Now it looks like Detroit.
That feel good, boy.
Give those horses.
I wonder if these things are the same level. They are.
Farewell.
Realistically, I'm not matched for y'all no more. That doesn't even hurt me no more. Only got 2 potions? I thought I had more.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh my god, Martha.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other Cursebreakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
This seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
They just disrespecting our legacy. We need to put an end to these permanently. Disrespecting Rosaria's legacy, man. We need to put an end to them. Damn. This place don't. There is. What? This must be the Blight. No way. It has to be. Cause now this place just like depressing as hell. Is that Torgal? Jesus, that growl was loud.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Damn, they're all dead.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
and for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Dude's really I am the thunder. Where is he? Where's the last dude at? Oh, he's hiding in the corner. He in the slick.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
What's that other currency? This one. I don't think I've ever seen it before.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh, they really are dead. Killed them for no reason.
Found her.
They killed him too?
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
You gotta be joking. Bro. See, Tom, I don't know, nobody survived here, not one person.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice.
They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Alright. I'm assuming Joe's gonna stay behind.
The fork to the drawbridge is back the way we came. It's where the Abbot would have gone himself, had he not.
The Imperials of old would never have stooped so low as to defile a house of Greeka, nor slaughter a man of faith in cold blood. May their goddess have mercy on their souls.
Damn, this game is dark as hell. Like, I'm surprised no one survived that, really. Not even one person. The one person who did just died instantly. Alright, so you go up that way and go around. I do love the tone in this game, though. Like, is there any other mature Final Fantasies like this? To be honest, I really only played 15, 16, and the 7 remake. So I want to get into this franchise more and more. So if there's any other Final Fantasies mature as this, please let me know. And what the hell is that? Ew, what are you? A bounty? Notorious marks can earn him not only renown but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear. Oh wow.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has.
Did he throw lightning bolts at him?
Nice try.
Nope. Oh my god, do you guys see the stagger damage with that? This thing gets bigger? No. You got me with the doom again. Oh my god. Where's he going? He's right there.
Nice try.
I'm gonna get this eyeball. I don't even know what to call it. Can I avoid that? Oh my god. What is this thing? There's too much going on. Stop. This dude just took a bite out of me. He's biting me.
Too slow.
With the tower. Oh my god, what the hell was that thing? A notorious mark. He gave me a lot of XP though. Damn, he gave me a lot of stuff. He ain't get me nothing rare.
You didn't see that coming.
Damn, you ugly. Jesus. I don't think there's no way we could have avoided that either. I think that was meant to be there.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Video games have a preservation.
Alright, let's keep going. Return to Martha's Rest. Damn it. Like, I still can't get over how this place looks before and after. I'm assuming the blight really did too much damage to this place.
Thank you, Founder.
Torgal, you kind of like stuck there. Are you okay, Torgal? Okay, okay.
I'm glad Martha's safe, both for her sake and the town's. This place wouldn't be the same without her.
Yeah, definitely.
They call themselves our country.
I need one
Anything
potion.
catch your eye?
I could sell things. Give me
Much
more of
obliged.
that. One more of this.
Thanks very much.
Need an
Much
elixir.
obliged.
Instantly restores all XP. Alright. Just in case I ever get my ass beat so
Take
bad.
care out there, eh?
I need it.
We'll return to the Hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
That can just take away so much of my money. Wait, I didn't even notice it. Wait a minute. I only got 9,000 gil now. I'll get that back up by like the end of this play session.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright, let's go.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Return to the Hideaway. What is this?
Best off staying where we are.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright, we'll call some chocobos.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I...
Good luck to you.
Oh, we accidentally skipped something, my
If
bad.
those no good bastards are hiding from me.
Alright, let's get it. Save a chocobo. Like I said, I think after this video, I'm gonna do the side quest off video. And the main videos are gonna stick to the main quest.
White Hart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Ow. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, take this right here. A feather. It's a big
A white
feather.
feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
Jesus, a big ass feather.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Damn. They're really killing these dudes.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You know, I really wouldn't mess with a dude that looks like that. But you know, that's their choice. Oh my god, wait. You're not going nowhere, dude. More enemies? Harry or Hound? I'm just gonna know that dude's name. Oh my god.
That's better.
Get the burrito ready.
Well done.
You're done right here. Are these chocobos gonna help? I guess not. Nice.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Wait, is that? Oh, no way. That's her. What the f...
Ambrosia.
What the hell? Oh my... Yo, what?
You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
No worry, actually gonna keep her now. I wasn't expecting it to be her. I completely forgot about her. That's really cool. Oh gosh, she got her own little eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, that's okay. Now this is going all the way
The
back.
excitement getting to me, silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way.
I remember him
Good
now.
luck to the both of you.
Wow.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Now we have our own chocobo now. The white-winged wonder. Chocobo unlocked. Oh my god, yes. Okay, maybe I should keep doing side missions. I don't know. But that one was like an anomaly though.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
We have our own chocobo now. This is cool. Thank God I'm not gonna run all the way around the world now. Alright, so where are we going again? I forgot. Back to the hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Trouble in Rosaria.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dharmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
We have
the
an
Seven High
uncle?
Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. Alliant reports the patrons whispering the hunt board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Seems like there's stuff in our chambers right now, so I'll go check that. Oh, Torkel's playing with the kids.
I don't know.
Jill wrote us a letter. Forgive my instance on writing you these silly letters that we wouldn't have time to speak to another person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. Yeah, she's definitely in love with him. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosa, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here so many years later, we find that she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Nice. I'm gonna go down there now. The music in this place is so chill. I feel like there's just so much to do.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
What are you?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Hello.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Completing side quests will give Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money. So you telling me doing side quests will give us donations? Okay.
All yours. You earned this. All done?
So the more side quests we do, the more donations we get.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? Here you are.
So they went ahead and attacked everybody. And now we're on our way there.
I have the details here.
But who is this now? You don't even know her name. That's the dominant. Old and dominant. She's dead.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Now with a hunt board. I want you. I want a plushie of
What's
you.
the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Nectar the Bold. Slay all these dudes.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
So what's on the board now? I slayed that thing. The Angel of Death. Location Clearview, Sandbrick. Where is Clearview? I can't even travel anywhere now. I have to go straight there, so I have to do that later. Yeah, I have to do that later. So somewhere around this area, Sandbrick. Okay. But there was a side mission, so I'll do that one, then get on with the main mission.
That room's as ragged as...
Who's your favorite character in this game so far? Right now it's still Clive to me.
There's trouble.
With a close second, I want to say it's Joshua right now because I want to know more about him. So Clive and Joshua are my two favorites. What about you guys? What's in there? Look at. Are you okay?
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says bluebird, flap harder, says crow. Flap harder or into the oven you go!
I still think that's a chicken. Alright, let's go all the way down here. Oh, we got a whole garden section. I didn't even know this existed.
Won't be long now, Martel.
What do you need?
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old Hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the Hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
let's do it.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Especially now doing side quests give me
Thank you.
donations.
She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
Deliver the apples to the Hideaway curse breakers. Oh my god, I'm doing Uber Eats again. See, this is part of the reason why I want to do side quests off video. Because most of them are like this, but some of them are like the chocobo ones. But that might be outliers. Alright, let's deliver these apples.
Did you come through the forge today?
Jesus, that really ran all this way? No, let me just go in here anyway. I need to explore this place
And
anyway.
you say Sid built this place?
This is a library, it looks like.
Perhaps they're
Yeah.
old enough for the sins of Zemeckis.
Oh, this is her place.
Once the Dalmecs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
I must say, this hideaway is kinda better. You got actual sunlight. You got actual sunlight here.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid. Them old apples.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share.
I got it.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Them old apples were enough.
I could just go back up that way. Yeah, so this is why I'm gonna do like the side quest off video after this, because some of them are really cool, like the Annabella one. Like I said, some of them, but most of them are like this. But I still want to do it, so I'll just do it off video, I think. And if there's cool
And you
ones, I'll
say
post it in the
Sid
video.
built this place?
Yeah, I think this hideaway is good. You got like a 360 degree of every way they're coming. You can't really have a sneak attack. I don't think so, at least. Alright, there you go. Let's get him a new.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her? After all these years? I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That was a cool little quest for the story. Oh, and I leveled up. Okay, yeah, I had to do it. That was a cool level up. Level 26 now. Alright. There's only one thing left to do now. And that is to go right there. Alright, let's get it started.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We'll face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between you. Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Man, this place just looks depressing. There is not one spot in Rosaria that looks nice. Just all's depressing. Who did that? Was it you? Thought I killed you. Oh, I thought I found it. This really reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. It's cool. I missed something right there.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Welcome, stranger.
I need some more potions. One.
You won't be disappointed.
One.
There you are. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you
They
could take
paying
on
money for people to snitch? And there should be another one nearby. Up there.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Speak with more locals.
2 more left to join the garrison.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, a box. Goblin coin.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
You're getting
this
Jordan
village
Poole.
will not become another East Pool.
He is getting Jordan Poole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Alright, on to the next village. Up this way, I assume. Never mind, it's down that way. Actually, never mind, it is up this way. Can we get a sprint? There we
This
go.
pass will take us through the mountains.
Never mind.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Yeah, we need to destroy them mother crystals. There is no way they did all of this. The Fallen are here? I thought they only were in like caves and stuff.
Ever since the apodder tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
No idea. You're not going to like it.
So ever since the collapse, these things been coming out in the open. Oh my. Can I go down this way? I want to cut through this way. I don't know why. Yeah, look, now they're just out in the open. They don't care no more. Black shields.
More of my mother's men. Enough of you, are there?
Damn. Damn. I mean, damn. They just got a ass beat. Over there, there's some birds and stuff. So I'll go back this way. Then go down that way, it seems like. More than fallen dudes right there, I think. Why do they have bugs? What's the point of making bugs? More the black shield. going down here? Guess it is. There's some things over there. I'm gonna get that. Oh my god. Still trying to get used to juggling through high powers. Is that blood?
Blood, Clive.
Yep.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh, I just realized it's connected to all of them. Let's kill this dude first. He was talking the most shit. I see y'all. I don't think I don't see y'all. Nice. Toko just took a chunk out of this dude's neck. Already back up to 10,000 gil.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Over there? Okay, wait, before we do that, okay, never mind, I'll just get that later. Come on, let's go. Come on, right trigger, there we go.
Find something, boy.
Togo's teeth is still white. His teeth must be whiter than mine.
Found her.
Oh my fucking... What the hell?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Jesus, man, what the hell? I was not expecting that. This game is something else. Alright, so we go down that way now. By the way, this is what Clive's mother did.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Like, how could she do this to her former home? I don't understand that at all.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
How am I to sell my wares if they survive in the capital?
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Begone!
Doing this to your own people. This is sick.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
You need to kill these dudes.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Sorry about that. Are those crabs? Where are you going?
Time to fight.
I do have XP, so let me see what I could do with it. I haven't really done anything yet. What is this? Summon from the heavens. Oh, it's kind of fire. I could do the tornado. I kind of want that. What would I replace it with, though? Ooh, what would I replace that with? I'll have to think about it. That'd be good for like groups of enemies, huh?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Damn. This place is a shithole. I can't believe it. Like, why? I'm speechless still.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
see. Voice Rin's dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, enough
Fuck off. Find the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No, it is not safe at all.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I think this is the first time Jules is running ahead of me. I don't know why, it's just weird that I noticed that. Lazarus District.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
This will probably take years just to restore everything too. I'm assuming we go down this way.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Okay, come on, be real. You think you could? You really think you could beat us?
We'll show ourselves out.
Okay, okay. If you want to die, let's get it then.
Or not.
See, look, I think that tornado would be fire here.
It's over.
I mean, you wanted you asked for the smoke and you got the smoke. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You just mind your own business.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Wait, is that? Wait, I try. No way, it's him.
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade! Oh shit! It's
you
Wade.
You have naught to fear from us.
Damn. You got fat?
Found
So wait.
Give him a hug, please. It's gonna be the first hug in the game. Oh my god. Alright, that's close enough to a hug. I'll take it.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
She got a kid?
The Black Shields have broken camp. They
Oh,
march
wait,
in
she had
full
another
force for
kid.
Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Alright, let's get it.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Do I need anything more? I need another potion.
As you wish, my lord.
There's Wade right there.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black away. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will be often joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the Hideaway. Cool. So now it's me, Wade, Torgal, and Jill. Alright, let's make way for the bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Alright, we're back. Sorry. I had to do something really quick. Damn, all them people really left? They really are stranded. Wow. What's that? Is that Rosaria right there? No, that's the iron thing.
Let's tread lightly.
I want to kill a crab. They come from the sand? Like, it's not just me. Clive sounds like way older, right? Even before. Like, he was not making these kind of grunts. Might just be me though. Might just be. I can have a chocobo right now. What? Can Jill have it? Oh wow, we all have our own chocobo. That's cool. Look at this. That's actually dope. I'm sorry, I want to photo mode really quick. I need Wade in the pick shot too. There we go. Alright, let's go. Chocobo, we ride at dawn.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Let me get blind justice. Are you joking me right now?
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your
I'm sorry, that
revolution ends
I had
here.
to scream it. Oh my god, I almost got it off.
We swear.
Nope. Alright, we got it. This dude right here, the captain. We need to get him out of the tank. That's it?
Reinforcements from the far bank.
Of course not.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Oh my god, really? Ow, hello, stop it, please. Nope. More new enemies.
The Imperials aren't taking any shots. I can't say.
Nice, you got him. Alright, Jill, you work those flying things. I got this one. Yes, sir. Nice. Oh, wow, that's... What's next?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, we got another one of these dudes. See what your moves are. Oh, you got a jump move, that's cute. I've seen that like 100 times, you know, special. Can't be swaggy. Get it staggered down. Nope. I almost get a limit break. I haven't been missing one. More of them? Oh, there we go. 20. I think that's my highest stagger count. Double jump. Ow. Had to take care of this dude. That lightning. Oh, look at that stagger damage with the lightning. Dangerous. Lightning and Garuda is a dangerous combo. Stagger. You shouldn't have messed with us. That's your fault. We got a lot of materials.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day
when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
I'm so glad that Wade is alive. I honestly thought he died. I thought everyone died from Phoenix Gate.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Oh, his uncle been funding him.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
No, we're getting a seal from him.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh, we got another seal. That's crazy.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Okay, now you made me sad.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Rossfield Manor. We're gonna meet the Unk.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
We got a dance?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
curse thee, infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really
Finally,
you.
we got a hug. Yes.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
Lore. I want to see lore. Byron. Younger brother, the late Archduke Elwin, and warden to the Port Isolde. After the duchy was incorporated into the empire and Byron stripped of his titles, he shut himself away in the manor and gladly volunteered every guild of the onerous taxes and tariffs with which he newly burdened, all to avoid drawing the empire's ire, and to keep their attention from his support of the Guardians of the Flame. Damn, he a real one. And the cullings, those were the hangings we saw. I don't got much to say about her. Everybody's feelings should be the same about her.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But Now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I want
This
to be
will be fun.
I want to be happy, but knowing how this game is going, somebody is going to die in a horrible way. So I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
W couple.
Thank you.
Now kiss.
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alright, back to the hideaway. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian can probably make an educated guess.
It's that up there.